to Unhinged Boys FX Spoiler Movie Reviews, and today we are reviewing Black Phone, the first one. Woo! The second one came out recently, and we decided to watch this one.
And we'll be reviewing that one, so...
It's damn straight.
Yeah.
So, this movie is a movie I seen back in 1990, 2000, whenever the I seen it back then, never watched it. So it was like, I don't know. I guess it didn't look interesting. But then, I don't know, I seen the trailer for the second one. I'm like, this looks interesting. It's like pretty cool. Let's see what the first one looks like. And the first one, it's pretty good. Pretty alright. Give her some spoilers.
Alright, there's your review.
There's your review. So, you want to say anything before we do the story?
I mean, it's not really a big, complicated story. It's just... And no, the answer is no. I don't really have anything to say.
We were talking about the story, they were talking about what we liked, and then we give a rating. So basically, the movie, it's basically about a brother and a sister and a father, and their mother died recently by some weird circumstances.
And
the dad's super abusive. He drinks a lot. Basically, there's this kidnapper going around called the Grabber.
The Grabber.
And Grabber! Grabber! You know, from Nightmare on Elm Street.
You mean Nightmare Before Christmas game?
Potato, suck my Asiago cheese. I don't know. I'm trying to rhyme, that didn't work. The Grabber's going around stealing kids, and then he kidnaps the brother's friend. By the way, what's the brother's name?
Finney.
His name's Finney. Don't know if that's true, but his name's Finney.
Don't ask us what the sister's name is.
His sister, she has, I don't know, she has psychic powers, and for some reason the cops go to her and like, hey, we know you got dreams, so give us those dreams so we can solve the case. She's like, I don't know what the fuck.
Fuck you, you old ass dinosaur.
And then her dad's just like, dreams! What are those dreams about? Where'd those dreams get your mother? Your mother's crazy and now you're turned crazy. Anyway, that happens. Fast forwarding, the brother Finney gets kidnapped. Finney stabs him, but he doesn't get away. And then he wakes up in a basement. There's a black phone in the corner, and then the guy comes in. He's wearing a mask, and he's like, "You fucked me up with that knife. I'll break your fucking neck."
Yeah.
He said, "But I'm not going to do that because the ritual needs to proceed." He doesn't say that, but
it's more of a game he created.
We need to play a game,
and I want you to remember that.
It's going to be a fun game.
I want you to remember the game because that's gonna be a major part in our second review of the second movie. So I want you to remember that.
Anyway, basically the guy leaves and then the phone rings, but like the guy before he leaves is like, that phone doesn't work, so don't even try to fucking use it. And then Finney picks up the phone, and it turns out to be one of the dead people, one of the dead kids, because apparently this guy's been busy. He's killed a lot of kids.
And then they give some vague lore. The Grabber can hear the phone as well. He just chooses to not believe it, which that really doesn't ever come into play, so it's kind of pointless.
Yeah. So, there's a lot of weird shit with the phones, and
then they just kind of...
They gave up. They gave up in the second one anyway.
I'm gonna be honest, I think that's the reason why... I like the Grabber as a character, and I like Ethan Hawke, but like, I didn't like all the goofy shit. I don't think this movie really needed, like, ghosts on the phone.
I mean, this movie wasn't really that goofy. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's like... you gotta have some sort of I mean, if you're gonna have a paranormal, thing in your horror movie, then it's something subtle, like this guy has killed. Because I like it. Like this guy's killed a lot of like kids, specifically aggressive kids. So it would make sense that in the world, if there's spirits that that these angry fucking spirits that are lingering around would try to fucking do something about it. So basically, Faye picks up the phone and then the ghosts basically are just like, yeah, we're gonna give you hints to shit that we either could have done ourselves or just didn't have a chance to do.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I'm just saying, like, the goofy shit was like the training and stuff.
Yeah, and then you're gonna get revenge.
And the other goofy part was the sister getting flashbacks. Not flashbacks.
I think it's just the writing to blame, because most of the time it's just like the sister's kind of the reasoning for that.
Yeah.
It just says goofy shit that just doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
The movie could have worked without the sister. Right? It's you're just gonna have to kind of look past that, I guess.
Yeah. So anyway, meanwhile, the sister keeps getting dreams. Turns out it's the kids that are giving her the dreams or whatever the fuck. They're like trying to tell her where the fuck they're buried. And basically at one point, well, I guess this was before that scene, but anyway, we find out what the grabber's game is that basically he goes. If the kid goes upstairs, he leaves the door locked. If the kid
he's
goes
just sitting
there,
up there with a shirt off, with a belt.
The belt, the sad face mask on, the angry face mask on.
Just waiting.
Yeah, one of the kids was like, I went up there and he beat my ass. And you know what? I went up there again and he just kept beating my ass. I went up there so many times and he just beat my ass to death. That's not what happened, but it's funny if he did. It was like, I don't know, I thought if I just kept going up there, he would stop. Probably would have left him alone if he just didn't fucking keep going up there. But anyway, no, Finney, he just doesn't go up there. Anyway, the grabber's sitting there and he's just like pissed off, and then the kid's just like, I'm not gonna take a chance. Alright, then and then fast forwarding, he tries to get away at one point. That
he does
doesn't
sneak
work.
Upstairs while he's sleeping or whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't work. The guy fucking grabs him again. Basically, the kid gets another phone call basically telling him to make like a fucking last ditch effort. Yeah. Basically, the kid basically makes like a trap with like a hole that he made, and then like there's like pipes and some other bullshit. He takes a rug. And then like the grabber, by the way, we also forgot, it turns out the grabber has a brother.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and because the cops at one point go to this house.
His brother's a fucking idiot.
It goes on, the cops, they're talking to the sister, go to this house that's on the neighborhood, and the guy's literally sitting there doing
illicit things
that you shouldn't do, and then the cops are just like, instead of arresting him, they're just like, yeah, you're crazy. Because the guy's just like, I've been doing a lot of research. They've been going here, they've been kidnapped here, and here. And then later on in the movie, he looks at the board and he's just like,
wait a minute,
they're all coming to my house. It's all here. And it turns out the fucking grabber has just been kidnapping kids and putting them in his basement where his brother's just been
upstairs losing his shit.
Just losing his shit.
So he comes downstairs,
the brother,
and he's like, "Oh man, I found you! I need to tell you exactly how I found you, or whatever." And then
the grabber comes in and is like, "Bam!"
And he's like, "You made me do it.
You made me kill my brother. Well, guess what?
I'm mad about that now.
And now I'm gonna kill you." And then a whole thing happens where the grabber breaks his leg in a trap, and then the kid basically
strangles him with a.
Grabs a belt or something. I don't know. He takes a rope or something and just strangles the grabber to death in a hole.
As the sister is
he's just his fucking legs fucking mangled. He's like, come here, you son of a bitch.
His sister in the meantime is taking the cops to the same street they're on, just the the next house over.
Yeah,
And
because it
then-
turns out the grabber's just been taking the bodies of the kids that he's killing and just putting them in an empty house across the street. But just like, nobody, like, does he own that house? Like, what? Like, just so happens, nobody just see, this is like a very, nobody's very observant in this fucking neighborhood, apparently. Just
Like, what if someone bought the house? There appears to be graves in the fucking basement.
You just ran out, you would have ran out of space eventually. Like, I don't know.
It honestly just, like we said, it's down to the writing.
And anyway, they bust the door down and they save the kid. They save Finn.
No, they don't.
They don't.
Finny
Oh, no,
just
Finn-
walks
Finny-
across the street
oops.
like, hey.
Yeah, Fiddy, he just walks like, hey, I'm good. And then everyone's like, what the fuck? He came out of that house. Let's go. And then all the cops run to the house that he came out of. And then she's just like, sister's like, I found you. And he's like, yeah. And then fucking
Yeah,
yeah.
you sure did.
I've been through some shit. All right, let's go home to our abusive father, who's no longer abusive now. That's on to the second movie. So that was the grabber. That was the black phone. They should have just called it the grabber.
That'll be the third one.
But anyway, yeah, that was the movie. What did we like about it? I liked overall that it was pretty good. I liked the ending. How the kid just killed the murderer. I liked I liked the grabber himself. He was a pretty good character. I mean, there's some parts that are pretty goofy. And in the second movie, they just say fuck it and just go unalterated. It's like I don't know. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for the second movie.
I like the grabber. I like Ethan Hawke. Like I said, the movie could have been honestly a lot better in my opinion if the writing was there.
It's like, I don't know, this movie tries its best to stay close enough to reality because the only thing that really is paranormal is the phone and the sister's dreams.
But like the training
Which is
part
fine.
is absolutely.
What training part? Where
The ghosts are like having them train. They're just like, all right.
Yeah, but that's through time. Or is there like an actual montage?
There was kind of like a montage. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
It's still goofy.
Anyway,
it could have been scary. This is basically a PG-13 movie, just with a little bit of cussing in it.
I mean, yeah, there's some stuff that's pretty graphic, considering the fact that it's about a kidnapper. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess what kind of puts the movie down is like the goofiness and like the fucking humor they try to put in certain parts. It's just like, why?
Yeah, that didn't work.
Like, are we doing a comedy or are we doing a scary movie? Or are we trying to do an icon?
Or are we trying to do a thriller? What does it want to be?
I mean, we could try to do some comedy, but it's just like, I don't know. I feel like the 80s movies did that a lot better. You know, like Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th.
Well, technically, the second
like
one
that.
takes place in the 80s, and this one takes place in the 70s.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. They're trying to make like a Nightmare on Elm Street or like Friday the 13th or like a slasher movie like that with some shit in it, but it's just like, I don't know. I guess it's too goofy.
It's too goofy.
But
I give it.
I mean, it doesn't mean it's terrible, but I give it a 6.
That's funny. I was also gonna say.
That's why I put mine out. I put mine out first.
We need to stop.
So I don't look like the one that's copying. 6!
Damn it!
He's copying, not me. He's the one that has no creativity.
Will you get it? Oh, I'll give it the same thing.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I use all my fucking brain cells are talking about this movie. It's kind of... Even though that's me most of the time. I'm just like, fuck it. 5? Let me give it a 5. Fuck it.
Well,
Give it a 6.
Go watch it for yourself if
Watch
you want
it. We recommend it.
Click on one of these.
Yeah.
Subscribe to one of these.
Yeah. And we'll see you guys
Hit
in
the
the
bell
next
button.
one.
And goodbye.
Yep.